Hey, what's up YouTube? Terrencemyt here, and today we're gonna do another pathing video. Some more tips for pathing in Slay the Spire. Last time we did Silent, today we are going to do the Ironclad. So as always, first things first, when you start up a run, look at your now choices and your map. I like to just highlight all of the elites right away. And then there is a big focus on elites after the chest, and because you have an extra just relic for free going into them. And that is a lot of elites after the chest, so really want to try and do all of these. So a function with the mod that I'm using, map marks, is you can control click a node and it'll unhighlight all nodes that don't reach that. So definitely would want to do this elite. It is the latest you can get an elite, so you'll be very strong by this floor. So let's try it and not do anything that doesn't allow me to get these. Is basically what I'm trying to do as far as initial planning. And let's see what's here. Random rare card, not great. Take damage for a colorless card, also not amazing. This is a so there's a 70-30 snipe. A slight problem with it is that there's no fights afterward, so this becomes a little awkward. It's like you only get these 3 card awards going into this elite, but this could just be a 5 elite act for this video. Kind of funny. The colorless is doable. Random rare cards not super doable. Let's take a look at the rare colorless again. And I mean, it's mostly just Hand of Greed, Mayhem. If this isn't Guardian, it's not Guardian, is takeable. Bombs useful as well. Apotheosis as well are the main ones you're looking for. So it's like those 4. Like Violence Master Strategy, Thinking Ahead can kind of be okay sometimes as well. Are there the rest are typically pretty bad, not great options, yeah. So let's go back to this screen. While doing this videos, I would really like to give some alternative paths. Let's see, if you're not trying to snipe, we probably would do something like this. Some combination of this into fire. Yeah. I think starting here is actually pretty good no matter what. Like if you're going Lament, starting here is good. You go just up this way. If you're not going Lament and you start here and go here and you like get gold, you can go this way and have the option of doing that. But if you're not feeling super comfortable, you can go and get this fire first. Also, no fires till after the 3rd elite is kind of a thing too. Chance to lose health in between is nice. Yeah. But pretty much you always want to be aiming for these 4 at the very least. It is reasonable to be a little concerned for floor 6 elite with no fire if you're not going lament. So you're basically just giving yourself the option of taking either 3 or 4 fights. Like I said in the last pathing video, if you didn't catch that, the silent video, there are 2 different pools of enemies in all acts, but in Act 1 it's a bit more relevant than the others. Don't really ever think about it in Act 2 or 3. But for your first 3 non-event or elite fights, you can only fight Jarworm, 2 Louse, 2 Slime, or Cultists. These fights are just a lot easier than others, so get your 3 fights in. Get your rewards, get your potion chance up, or get some potions. And then after that, it gets a lot harder with things like Gremlin Gang and like Jarworm plus Slime or Cultist plus Slime. And those fights can deal a lot of damage to you. Can still be worth it if you don't have like your potions filled up yet though. I think I'm just gonna go with the 5 elite past this act there. Seems like a good one. Clothesline Havoc Clash, Slime Boss. Going into this elite, I can't be too picky because I do only have the 3 combats. So I'm gonna take this Clothesline. Gonna upgrade. I'm getting 12 health for free basically with Burning Blood and Nails Lament anyway, so definitely want to lose some health, get some upgrades. We have the choice of Anger here. Dark Embrace does little to nothing, Intimidate does little to nothing at this point, Second Wind as well, Deep Breath as well. Could buy a potion, but I would just really like an Anger. It's good into all of the elites, and I can also just naturally get potions. And Intimidate's not great. So yeah, cool. Successfully get the snipe. I'm going to be at 63 going into this node, which is pretty healthy. So it's like heal for 8 potentially. Could potentially take this regret. I'd only have 2 opportunities to remove it, and that would be after getting 2 question marks already. Another thing I did in the other video was go over these question marks and the events and stuff. So the events, fight, shop, treasure, all work pretty much the same. The fight, shop, and treasure start at a respective like percentage. Fight is 10%, shop is 3%, and treasure is 2%, and they will go up by that number each time you don't see it. We went to 2 question marks and did not see a fight, shop, or treasure. So the fight went up by 20%, the shop went up by 6%, and the treasure went up by 4%. And all of that percentage that it's going up by is taken away from the events. So we're less likely to see events already, and then there is only so many events that could help you remove. Here, I think there's one event, the Living Wall event allows you to remove. There's the Winged Statue event that allows you to remove, and the Cleric event that allows you to remove. So there's 3 events that would allow us to potentially remove this curse. 3 of 8. Each is around 5%. So around 15% for us to be able to. 24% in just one question mark, and then whatever percentage of shrines. But I don't think it's very likely at all. It's just, is it worth it to like hold a regret for this many elite fights? I don't think so. And then it's like 8 health versus 5 max HP, and I think we can just take the 5 at that point. Okay, no potion still. And then there's Perfected Strike, Rage, and Sword Boomerang. I think Rage is a little bit reasonable with Anger. Yeah, I don't mind it too much. It's not great into Slime Boss though. It's not amazing into Sentries. It's okay in the first half of it. Not amazing into Naba. It's mostly a Lagavulin thing. Lagavulin, we don't really have hard pull fights either, so we are only thinking about elites and slime. It would be okay going into our next act as well, but it's okay first phase of Sentries. So Boomerang's not great. Without strength it is a pretty bad card. We have added 2 attacks. Don't mind adding the skill. It would be like kind of a hedge for later thing a little bit. Okay, I got Calendar. That helps us a lot. Actually, it helps a lot against Slime Boss, and it helps a lot against both Lagavulin and Sentries actually. Not bad at all. So options are Whirlwind, Thunderclap, and True Grit. Could think about the Whirlwind a little bit, but when you play like defensively for like the back half of Sentries, you don't mind too much. Mostly just want to kill the first sentry, which Whirlwind is worse at doing than just your regular strikes. Thunderclap's not great. True Grit's not great. Yeah, I would probably just take nothing. If there was like a fire or something to upgrade the Whirlwind, it'd be another thing, but I would probably just skip here. Very nice. Able to get this extra fight. More chances at potions. All that good stuff. I can deal 21. This is also 21. Cool. Feel no pain on Body Slam and True Grit. I don't mind Feel No Pain too much. I just play it into Lagavulin, and it's helping a lot for me to stall into Sentries. Yeah, Feel No Pain seems good fighting this many elites and like only worrying about getting through them. These are some healthy sentries. I don't think we're doing a great job focusing one down anyway to be able to kill. So I think we just play it full defensively and rely on the Feel No Pain plus Calendar. Seems like the way to go. Rage putting in work here. Definitely want to target one of the outside sentries if you don't know already, so that you are able to so that you only have to block for 10. And that's just alternating each turn. This is probably just killing them both anyway, but 6-7, this one is the one that's attacking on the turn, so it's better to target this one if you were targeting one, and that like mattered, because this one would be dying on the turn that's attacking. But yeah, Calendar? Doing some good stuff there. So yeah, problem for us now is currently Gremlin Knob. Gremlin Knob is definitely our biggest problem. We have like Clothesline and a Rage and a Stone Calendar for Lagavulin. And we have Feel No Pain, Stone Calendar for Sentries, and we have Stone Calendar for Slime Boss. So the only problem we have right now that's not completely solved is Gremlin Knob. Dropkick is okay at helping with that problem. I mean, we could also just throw like Swift Pot plus Energy Pot at Gremlin Knob and have that be okay. Wouldn't mind the Flame Barrier going into Act 2, and wouldn't mind it into Lagavulin and Sentries. And we just say that the potions plus my health is enough for Knob. Sure. Blue Candle could lead to rupture things later, potentially. And could be like Necronomicurse things. Cool. Didn't get Gremlin Knob. Have Stolen Calendar, so you want to wait as long as you can before starting the fight. Also, with the Stone Calendar, we don't really want to like have the angers, so just want to block. Normally you'd be like concerned with your damage. But with Stone Calendar, we don't have to be concerned with their damage really much at all. Do have to still do a bit though. Can't do 0 damage. How much are we doing? 21, 73, 77, So just 15. That's 15 I'd have to do. That's enough. Cool. Amazing. Spot weakness, headbutt, havoc, as well as blessing of the forge, blessing. It's probably not better at helping us with Gremlin Knob. Spot weakness, headbutt, havoc. Not great into Knob, not great into Slime, not needed into Sentries for the spot weakness. It would just straight up be like something for later. It would be a later investment in the run. Don't really think I need a headbutt at all either. Yeah, I would probably just skip here. And what am I thinking about? Maybe the bash here? Yeah, probably the best for Knob. Okay. Dodging Knob still. Cool. Flame barrier. We're still not amazing at quickly front loading one, right? I can deal 15. Take 2. You still want to front load one a bit. And the damage on the middle one doesn't matter from the flame barrier. I think taking 2 is fine. Sorry. Could have not angered there. Was probably correct to not use the anger. Don't think it matters a ton, but could be 1 HP there. Matters a little bit. Could matter. Pommel, Havoc, Cleave. Pommel fits with the Anger and the Shuriken and the Rage a bit. It's a reasonable thing to upgrade and helps into potential Gremlin Knob. I like it. Weak Pot. As we get closer to the next act, and probably don't need into Knob. I would definitely prefer a weak to Swift Pot going into the next act. Can still be used into Knob. Yeah, it's okay. Got a store as well. What's good here? Battle Trance is a very good card. Dropkick works with the Shuriken. Just highlight some options. Not super into the relics. Alright, yeah, not super into the relics. We potentially have Rage as a big part of us blocking later. The one dex definitely isn't bad, but it's also not super exciting either. You could think about doing this and not removing. No, you could think about this and not taking trance. The trance is really good. Yeah, I would probably just do that and be happy. We just avoid Nom the entire time. That is the way. Are we still on this no anger thing? Maybe not. I don't know. Don't think it's a huge deal though. Take a bit. Take 10. You're gonna go below anyway. Yeah, you're probably gonna go below anyway. So 7, 59, 69, 75. Should be fine without bash. 16 is enough. Cool. Nice and easy. 5 elite act carried by Stone Calendar. Really? Stone Calendar completely carried that. Berserk's not great, Havoc's Cleave's not necessary either. So just thinking about the upgrade, there's like Pommel Strike, there's Rage a little bit, probably Pommel. Yeah. Cool. Almost forgot. And still Pommel. Sure. I'm gonna try and play around this a little bit. Decent block. Yeah. So let's not draw. So 84. Let this build up still. And then we go in next turn, and then we have the stone calendar for the turn right after. And it's just set up for stone calendar to kill. Cool. We're kind of at the point where with this we didn't super need it, but what an act for the stone calendar. I really have not seen a better Act 1 for stone calendar. Not a ton of payoff, honestly. Rego Pillow is mostly irrelevant. Blue Candle is currently irrelevant. Warpaint's okay, it's a bit of block and one draw with the Battle Trance, not bad. Shuriken's just okay. Red Skull, it depends. Calendar is pretty slow, like, Calendar really got to show off here, but we did fight nothing but Lagavulin and Sentries. So a little bit skewed as we get into, like, if we had to fight some hard pulls, it wouldn't have done much. As you get into next act, it's not gonna help you much into slavers. The important parts, like the first 2-3 turns, trying to not get vuln. It's definitely going to be falling off, but it was amazing this act. And yeah, not much else going. Let's look at the cards. Corruption, Dark Embrace, Corruption, Barricade, and Bludgeon. Just 3 cost cards. Corruption, Feel No Pain. Of course. Corruption also gives you energy to use your attacks. Don't have to worry about spending energy on skills. Corruption plus Pommel Strike is nice. The draw. Corruption plus Battle Trance is nice. Yeah, it seems like a pretty clear corruption. I like the flexibility in the potions. And, I mean, there's Snecko plus Bash, Clothesline, Corruption, Pommel Strike, Flame Barrier. The Rage falls off, but it's a skill with Corruption. Battle Trance is not even that bad, but also a skill with Corruption. And it's like just the anger that is sad about the Snecko. Seems like a very good Snecko. And yeah, that about does it for this video. Take one last look at the pathing. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elite act we were blessed with for this video. A 70-30 Nails Lament snipe. Getting that first elite out the way and getting a relic. This relic did so much work. Helps a lot. You're also going in with pretty good HP. We're able to use the events to utilize the Burning Blood still. Healed us for 54 this act, even despite having Niao's Lament. Niao's Lament typically kind of makes you overheal with Burning Blood, but getting an event that used some HP right away helped there. What else? Fiona Pain, definitely very good after having the Stone Calendar especially, and not really being amazing at front loading into a Sentries, or not having amazing block going into the second part of the Sentries fight. Clothesline, you just cannot be greedy, only not having like a guaranteed extra fight after your snipe. A lot of problems with some Niao's Lament runs if you don't hit a great relic or card award off your elite is that you don't have enough fights always to have enough cards or potions to fight the elites that are after the snipe. So don't be too picky with your card awards leading up to the snipe if you have elites and no options for more fights before them afterwards. What else happened here? Dropkick, an okay pickup after the Shuriken. Anger's just an amazing card. Rage is okay, especially after the Anger. Yeah, I don't think that there's much else. Really cool Act 1. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like me doing these videos, or it's just like I just put a bunch of focus into explaining everything I do for an act. It's not like where I'm streaming and have like distractions in chat and just chilling, not focusing and explaining everything for you guys. And let me know if you'd like to see like the continuations of these runs. For that last silent run, I kind of just abandoned it right after, and it was just for the video. This run seems like a maybe interesting one to continue, but we'll be stopping it for now. Thanks, and see you next time.